Hello, I got a couple of articles I'm going to go over. I have a couple of things I want to talk about. It all centers around the Iranian deal, uh, nuclear deal that seems to be lobbied for by the president. And I find it highly interesting that of all the countries that were lobbying for this Iran nuclear deal, none of them were Middle Eastern countries. Now, you would think that if you're going to lobby for a deal to give a country nuclear capabilities, whether it's weapons or not, that you would at least include the neighboring countries. After all, they have a vested interest to make sure that that country does not have nuclear weapon capability. After all, that would start a nuclear arms race in the region. The Israel, of course, is not too happy about it, and he is actually slated to speak with Congress, or with some of them anyway. According to The Guardian, he's going to have 13 Democratic senators in order to overturn the veto that President Obama has already said he would do to anything presented to him by Congress that would derail the bill. I'm going to put the link for all of these articles I'm going to in the description. You can go there and read the full article yourself. All of them are fairly lengthy, and I'm not going to sit here and read all of them. I think one thing we need to look at too is, and this is from Fox News, one thing that a lot of people are not talking about is Russia. Russia does not have a say as far as the deal or anything like that, but they are the ones selling to the Middle Eastern countries. And if this thing goes through the way everybody says it is, once Iran starts, I guess you could say, legally doing their thing with the nuclear stuff, according to the deal, then you're going to have Saudi Arabia, then you're going to have Jordan, then you've got other Middle Eastern countries that's going to start getting weaponry and nuclear capabilities. According to this article, in the last 6 months, Russia has struck 3 significant nuclear deals with Middle Eastern allies. February, it was the Egyptian government to help build and operate the first nuclear reactor in Cairo. In March, Jordan signed a $10 billion deal with Russia. Russia's already selling lots of weapons to Iran. So Russia's coming out of this smelling like a rose. They don't have to worry about any sanctions that's going to be imposed on them. They're selling to all these Middle Eastern people. They're going to make bukus of money. I think this is from CNBC. This talks basically about the oil prices and what's going to happen. One of the reasons that Saudi Arabia, in addition to not wanting Iran to have a nuclear capabilities for weapons and other things, is also their oil will now be able to be traded and sold on the open market, which can affect OPEC and oil prices. So that's just something else to think about as well. And on a final note, Israel has stated that they cannot allow a nuclear Iran. They can't bomb their facilities right now. At least I don't think they would, with everything going on now and the whole world watching. But I do believe that there may be something in the works. I think maybe it's shelved for now, but not forgotten, and maybe in a little while those facilities may suddenly have a lot of operating issues. Anyway, I'm going to leave all the links to the articles. You can read them yourself. These, like I said, these are fairly lengthy. We definitely need to keep an eye on this. I believe that we just paved the way for Iran to get nuclear weaponry, and nobody seems to care. Thank you for watching my video. God bless.